救了我。
There's a pig. I associate pigs with romance. I came here through the time tunnel because I was worried about you. It's a secret, though. I'm Alice's husband, alien husband. What is this? How's it going today, everyone? I hear today is Friday, and that Jacki usually does stuff on Fridays. She's a little tied up at the moment. I'm here to help facilitate Fridays for her today. My name is Alice. I'm a very excitable person. Don't get too excited, please. I can only take so much at once. It's Friday, and I hear Friday today is special because it's Valentine's Day. I get a heart every year. I want to share what my heart looks like today.
There is another reason to fill your heart.
Yes, it's encased in ceramic-looking stuff. But this is my annual heart. And this is mine. So, Jacki had some games that were lined up for today. I do like some games. These quite aren't mine cup of tea, so to say. But show must go on. So we shall go on with what is expected. And nothing more. Okay. So let us begin with this Prince game. It seems she seemed really excited about most of these games. Pretty certain this is the list of games she meant to be excited about, but that's hard to say for certain. Amazing. Look at that. So this is 1,000 princes. It seems that there are princes and such. Our Princess ABC123. That's a great name. But no, that's not my name. One of my nails is coming off. Wouldn't be a good day without complications. How about that? Oh, told you I was very excitable. I don't know what I selected, but I promise you it looks just as good to you as it does to me right now with the images. Move my heart out of the way so it doesn't interfere with my opinion on things. I must be objective with everything that I do here. All princes at once. They seem very coordinated. They say, you must first get this list of princes before you can open it. Okay, is that what you're holding, sir? After reading the group of romance, you can get the list of princes. Let me show you something here. That's amazing. They're very, very coordinated. I don't know if I want to stay on this side of the screen or not, but we're going to stay here for right now so you can enjoy those three. That just disappeared. What a shame. What are these options? So Prince list, music room. I do like music. You heard my riveting music choices earlier. Living room, study room, game room, divination room. Well, that sounds amazing. Very, very amazing compared to everything else. So what are these two options? Alice, you can click the red pencil to rename romances. Group romance, there's a group romance. Romance for personal, prince list. So romancing a prince is different than having a personal romance, it seems, which makes sense to me. Princes don't seem very personal, in my professional opinion, as a human being. The values of princes you obtained. Scent, fingerprint. That's unique. Heartbeat, breath, heat, smile, sound wave, sweat, stars in the eyes, magnetic field, and collecting roses. Perhaps it's like that Bachelor game I don't know. This is useful. My, oh my. Guess I should stay over here based on that. Yeah. It's good. Looks great. Alright, I guess we should do this prince list thing. You must first get this list of princes. This is what we read earlier. So that's what I accidentally clicked. We're making progress. Is this riveting? I think this must be very, very riveting. Maybe I have to click one of these guys first. I don't think this is quite 1,000. Wait a second, is that a scroll bar? Well, it doesn't seem to work. How about we select, do we want to do a team romance? Why not spread the love today? Wow, these are very variable assets. This dude in particular looks very much out of the ordinary. Don't know if you can show that on Twitch. It's very, very cleavagey for him. This guy looks like his face got caved in a little bit. Perhaps he was told too many things in the divination room and he couldn't bear it. Oh, I suppose this must be us. There's a pig. I associate pigs with romance. Oh, those are the princes again. Look at that. Perhaps up here is best then. Okay, so you can enjoy the normality here. Pink Piglet says, "Thank you for saving me."
别客气，当时看到你这只粉红小猪噎住无法呼吸的样子，真让人担心呢。
You're welcome. It was really worrying to see you, this little pink pig, choked and unable to breathe. There's a rose on the screen. I just clicked it. It's under my face. I'm not going to continue moving my face. That seems pretty silly.
你肯定是太饿了，才会啃咬电线吧？
You must be too hungry to chew the wire. I know that when I'm tired, I cannot chew wires either.
是的，我差点就被电线头噎死了。
Yes, I almost choked to death on the end of the
别
wire.
再随便乱啃奇怪的东西了，很危险哦。
Don't chew on strange things in the future. That includes strange people. It's very dangerous.
我的是你的时间线呢，怎么办？
Pink Piglet is thinking, but what I chewed up is your timeline. What should I do? This
晚
makes
上我做
sense.
美味的苹果派给你吃。
I'll make delicious apple pie for you to eat tonight, Pig.
太感谢啦！饥饿的我万分期待。
Why doesn't she want to eat the pig? That's what I would want to do in this situation. Especially if it's not smart enough to know not to eat wires. It doesn't seem like it's long for this world. It'd be ending its suffering rather quickly that way. Really, thank you so much. I'm very hungry and looking forward to eating apple pie. That's what
不
pigs
过
usually
你做
eat.
的苹果派足够多吗？
Did you make enough apple pie? Well, she said she will make it, so not yet.
我
But
做
that's
2个派，
malleable.
我们各吃一个，难道你不够吃吗？
I'll make 2 pies and we'll eat each one. Don't you have enough for a whole
你的
pie?
老公还要来吃呢，只做2个派肯定不够。
Your husband is coming to eat, so just making 2 pies is definitely not enough. I thought this was a dating simulation. Why does she have a husband if she's dating? Does she do a harem? She might be doing a harem.
可我还没有结婚
Oh,
呢，
I guess not.
我是单身啊。
I'm not married yet. I'm
而且
single.
我说的不是你的
And
一个老
I
公来
am
吃，
not talking
而是
about
你
one
的
of your
1000个
husbands
老
coming
公
to
们
eat,
会
but
来吃，
1,000 of your
1000
husbands coming to
哦。
eat.
所以你需要准
1,000
备
of
很
them.
多很多的
So
苹
you
果
need
派
to prepare lots and lots of apple pies. No, I don't. They can just go ahead and scavenge in the wilderness. That's just how men ought to be, I believe. You know, you can scavenge the apple pies out in the wild for yourselves, all 1,000 of you. You don't have to rely on little old me. Pink Piggy, you must be hungry and dizzy. What the hell are you talking about? That was funny.
怎么办？我不敢告诉你真相， 其实我把你的时间线咬断了，
What to do? I dare not tell you the truth. In fact, I bit off your timeline. So, wow, that is a very, very good job of putting the pig realistically on top of the apples.
啊，
Clearly, that's the same one on the bottom left corner. Alice, one apple fell off. This is probably because I'm moving them around with my hooves. Apple.
当我拾起这个苹果
When I
时，
picked up
莫名
this
竟
apple, I
感觉
felt
到
an
一股
intense
强烈
heat
的
flowing from my
刺激的
fingertips.
哎呀
Oh my. Bang. Primitive. Wow. Alice, I know who you are.
你们继续实验，我现在有急
Conway,
事。
Electric CEO. You continue the experiment. I have something urgent now.
你怎么没回我的电话？
Alice, why didn't you return my call? I didn't know how to
这个
use
苹
the
果汁新
phone.
鲜。咦，
This
你去哪里
apple
了？
is so fresh, Alice. Hey, where have you been?
今天的军事会议就到这里。
Howaway, bear warlord. He doesn't seem like a bear to me. Maybe it's the hair. Although, you can see there's a bit of a difference here versus here in coloration. I don't know how important that is to the storyline, though. That's it for today, military
我真的好
meeting.
担心你。
That's how we address the military. I'm really worried about you, Alice.
但愿寒冬
Shen
早
Zheng,
日清孤灯
Fire General of G. Does that mean that he puts out fires or he starts them? Did someone color in his armpits? Do he have sweat stains? Or perhaps he was just, too much hair coming out, and they're just trying to censor that for us. That's very considerate of them. I hope that the cold winter will come early and I can write poems for quinggunden.alice.com.
委任丞相
Yongmi, Water General of G, to put out the fires. I do not want to deal with this guy. I only wish that the long summer never ends, Alice.
看来现在是时候我们再见
Yu
面了。
Cheng, Programmer. Program some better forehead. That's the weirdest unibrow I have ever seen. Looks like it's time for us to meet again, Alice.
君のことを思ってばかりで
Is this actually going to be going
全然集中
through?
できないよ。
This is interesting because the first several voices were definitely in a form of Chinese, but this guy is speaking Japanese. Huh. And his name is definitely not Japanese. Jonggren, Prince of Fish. I miss you so much that I can no longer concentrate on mechanical design. Alice.
我刚处理完一个刑事案件，你会
Detective.
有危险吗？
I like the random hair consistency here. I just finished handling a criminal case, Alice. Are you in danger?
现在我必须立刻从贝塔象限飞回地球了。我要找到你
Biker alien. So, if we are to analyze this person's name carefully, which is what I'm sure was intended here, this person is an alien biker. Yes, that must be it. There's nothing else that it could be. At all. I must fly back to Earth from Beta Quadrant immediately. I want to find you, Alice. Well, it seems like you already know where Alice is. Alice is on Earth. So good job. You found her without having to find her.
为
Next.
什么我的心会扑通扑通跳得这么剧烈呢？
Why is my heart beating so hard? Because you're hallucinating and possibly having a stroke, which can affect your arteries. So, you might need to get a new
到家
heart.
了呢？我来看下信箱， 有很多
We're
信件啊
home. Let me check the mailbox. There are many
是
letters.
写给你的情书吗？
Is it a love letter to
怎
you?
么可能？
How is
这
that
都是水费
possible?
单电费单网费
These
的
are water bills, electricity bills, and internet bills. There's hundreds of bills. So many bills. Would we say 1,000 bills
这
perhaps?
是什么？居然
Well,
是古代的毛笔
what's
字，
this?
而且
It's
字体
actually
全没干。
ancient calligraphy, and the handwriting hasn't even dried yet. That's a
但愿
possibility.
寒冬早至，为清孤
I
灯
hope
赋
that the
诗。
cold winter will come early and write poems for Queen Guding. whoever that
是发
is.
错信箱了吧？
Was this sent to the wrong email address? Yes, because this is a physical mailbox. Someone did not type the email address correctly, and the mail service rerouted to your mailbox. That is the only logical conclusion we can come
吃
to
了苹果
here.
派，洗完澡很舒服吧？
Well, time certainly changed really fast, didn't it? You ate apple pie and took a shower. Didn't you feel good?
之后
Then
我会
I
给你
will
搭一个
build you a
漂亮又
beautiful
舒服
and
的
comfortable
窝。
pig nest right on my bed. Come and sit on my lap, piggy. What is happening right here in this art? That is the most abstract art I've seen. I think that could be a wolf, but it's hard to say.
哇，太期待了！
Wow, so looking forward to it
我
for
可
the
是建筑
nest.
师啊，别说
I'm
蜂
an
窝了。
architect,
我的
let
这个
alone a
小小
pig's
幸福
nest.
店就是我自
I
己设计
designed and
的，
renovated
用
my
手
small
精心
restaurant
装修
and
的。
hotel myself. Wow, I am so plentiful in my talents. It is great. It is fun. It is fantastic. Just like the seam on the side of the screen that you can't see. Look at that here. This perfect little seam right here. Seamless transition back into the wonderful music that is this Thousand Prince game.
哇，好厉害呀！
So awesome. Wow.
我并不厉害，哎，
I'm not
其实最
great.
近我被建筑公司
Unless
裁
I
员
was
了。
recently laid off from a construction company. Wow, that's why I got my hunchback now.
我曾日以业绩的忠实的为客户
Something
设计
tells
建
me
筑
that
方
this
案，
art was
劳
not
累地奔
made
波
by a
在建筑工
person.
地。
Something just tells me that. I used to faithfully design architectural plans for clients day and night, rushing around the construction site tiredly, as opposed to
我试图
energetically,
要在
like
那个男
me.
性主导的
Very
行业里
energetic.
寻找到自己的家
We're
园，
not very
以
much
利谋生。
alike. I was trying to find my niche in that male-dominated industry and try to make a
虽然
living.
客户仅仅因为
Although
我的
the
女性
client
身
did
份
not
和
trust
外
me
貌，
as
就不
an
信任我是个
architect
建筑
simply
师，只
because
把
of
我
my
当作
female
他的参加小妹。
identity and appearance, and only regarded me as the receptionist serving tea. It probably didn't help that I had tea that I was serving.
历经无数否定，
After
打压
countless
和
denials,
伤害，
suppressions, making
终于
things
我依靠自
difficult,
己独立
yes,
设计的
I
一个办
do,
公楼方案，
and
获得
being
客户肯
picky,
定
I
时，
finally won the approval of the client with an office building plan I independently designed. Independently.
同事们竟
My
然奔
colleagues
着造谣说我
despicably
肯定
spread
是被设
rumors
计
that I
组长，
must have slept
由
with
聪
the
明
team
能干的
leader,
组
and the
长帮
smart
忙
and
设计了
capable
方
team
案。
leader helped design the plan.
可是组
Oh
长明明是
no.
个男同性恋，
But the team leader is
身体上和
obviously a
心理
gay
上
man.
完全不喜欢女性。
It's obvious. Physically and psychologically, he doesn't like women at all. Psychologically does not like women. That doesn't seem healthy in any respect, even if you're not attracted to them. Well, I'm just gonna save this because obviously I'm gonna return to this game later.
总之，那个组长虽然是
Anyway,
个
even
自
though
动
the
自喜欢
team
我
leader was
但
gay,
公
he
司
told
规
me
定
that he
同事
liked
间
me,
不可
but
以
the
谈恋爱，
company
所以他让
stipulated
我
that
跟他私下
coworkers
偷
were
偷
not
谈。
allowed to fall in love, so he asked me to have a secret love affair with him in private. The terrible, terrible man who had no reason to enjoy my company
我很困惑，
because he
他明明是
psychologically
男同
hated
志，
women.
为什么要勾搭我？
I was
我
confused.
非
He
常
was
敬畏他，
obviously a
但
gay
还是被
man.
他剽窃了
Why
我设
did
计
he
的工
want to
厂
hook
建筑
up
方
with
案。
me? I was very wary of him, but he still plagiarized the factory building plan I designed. So his motivations were financial, and because he hated women and that you had great things to take, he took
我
them.
收集证据，
That
准备
seems
起诉
obvious
他，
now.
然后我就被裁员了。组
Things
长
are
却
more
升职
obvious
成
in
了部长。
hindsight. I collected evidence to prepare a lawsuit against him, and then I was laid off, but the team leader was promoted to minister. Wow. That's amazing. What country do you have to be in for that type of promotion to take place?
我的老板说，女员工以后会
My
结婚
boss
生
said that
孩子，
female
很
employees
麻
would
烦
get married and
很
have
吵
children
然
in
后
the
老板就
future,
害怕
which
跑
would be
了
very
我的工资和
troublesome.
赔偿金
That
也
is
没有得到。
troublesome. We don't want the population to continue on this planet if we're going into the spiral that we're going into. So I think that is something to be concerned about. They were laid off first, and then the boss took the money and ran away. We couldn't catch him. He was too fast. I didn't get my salary or compensation, and there's no legal way to find him. Although I am very depressed, I think in life, no matter how desperate things happen, I can't back down and overcome the difficulties to survive. Fortunately, I still have a small, dilapidated, and vacant restaurant and hotel at home, fortunately, after doing all the other stuff, yes. Which I renovated. After being traumatized by my career in the construction industry, I wanted to try to develop another new career. Wow. Moreover, I have recently applied for various business licenses. The small restaurant and hotel are expected to start operations next month. I am amazing with this sort of stuff, says Alice to herself, talking to no one in particular, including the imaginary pig that somehow was eating wires. Alice is certainly not having a stroke. In the future, I want to make a living by running this small restaurant and hotel. I should not have named her Alice. We are nothing alike.
Wow,
then I can be your helper. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I have to rush to the city hall to apply for a quota for small and micro enterprises to install charging piles at a 50% discount. Everything I just made sense because I'm having a stroke again. Please just take note of that's how everything logically lines up. Smile and nod. Let's go to bed quickly so I can just get this over with. But I have a lot of thoughts tossing and turning, and I had to verbally say that out loud in order for that to be recognized. I couldn't sleep, so I started counting sheep. 1, 2, 3, which makes more sense that this conversation is happening all in my head, but out loud for the sake of the viewers. What is this? What? So... Okay. Howie? Yu Chang? Ling Tian? You again? Yu Jin? Yu Yan? I hope you don't actually expect me to count them. Everyone but this one. Oh, that makes sense. There's 4. Then why is your face here? You are a liar. You weren't there in my dreams. Have sweet dreams, our Princess Alice. Now, you get the prince's list. Wow. God. Oh my god, why are there so many strange sheep in my dream? It's almost as if they're not sheep. I was woken up early in the morning by voices outside the window, I said to myself. Why is it so noisy outside, so early in the morning? Who are the people outside? People. Or sheep. Oh my god, why are there so many strange men outside the door? Curious yet horrified, I lay down at the window and secretly listened to the discussion. Again, saying all this out loud, normal. It's all normal for me, Alice, who is having a stroke. Ling Tian, Prince of Thing. I don't think we've met before, but you have similar hair to this dude over here. If you do this, you'll wake up my beloved wife, Alice. Fire General says I should be the one to wake her up because she is my wife, and it is not your turn. I came from ancient times to sacrifice my country, and I knew her earlier than you in modern times. Alice, comma, many things that are in Mandarin that I cannot read. Perhaps Jacki could read this. She knows this stuff better than me. Not to mention you, an alien, won't be able to get to know until further into the future than now, Alice. Who is the alien here? I think that this guy might be the alien. Sitan. But I'm Alice's alien husband. She's allowed that. And you two ancient people are not the first to know each other. To say the earliest, the primitive man from the Stone Age is older than you. Alice something. Woo-aha. I like this guy. Give you Shield of Princes, give you sound waves. I'm not clicking anything. Magnetic field.
天啊，
Oh my god, who are they? How do you know my name?
我必须立刻
Must call
报
the
警。
police immediately. Well, there is a detective out there. I'm sure he'll be able to get to the
您
bottom
好
of this
这里
immediately.
是000报案专线
Hello, this
请
is
问
the
发生了什么
000
事情
reporting hotline. What happened?
我的家门口
There are now 10
现在有10
strange
个
men
男
of
人
unknown
和
origin
10 男
at my
人
door
他
of
们现在
house.
围堵在我门口。
They are now
我因为
surrounding my door and
非常
talking
可怕。
nonsense. It is very scary.
请描述一下嫌疑
Please
人的
describe
特
the
征
suspect's characteristics.
他们很多人
Many
穿着
of
奇
them
怪
were
的
wearing
衣服
strange
有的打
clothes.
扮成原始
Some
人
were dressed
有
as
的穿着
primitive
古代衣
people.
服
Some were
还
wearing
有的
ancient
好像
clothes.
是外星人
Some
的
seem to
打
be
扮。
dressed as aliens. It's a costume party, Alice.
他们有对你产生
Did they
威胁
pose a threat to
比
you,
如
like
试图
trying to
闯入
break
房
into the
子
house
或者
or
试图
trying to
伤害
harm
攻
or
击你们
attack you?
我不确
I'm
定，
not sure,
但
but
我
I am
非常
very
担
worried
心，
because they're
因为他
going
们
around
围
my
着
house
我的
talking
房子
about
在
me
谈论
and
我，
lying
并且
about
谎
being
称
my
是我的丈
husband.
夫。
Yeah, they seem to need some assistance. I would definitely call the
我
police
感到
too.
非常害怕，
I
请
felt
求
very
警察快
scared,
点
but
过
not
来。
anymore.
我的地址
And
定
asked the
位都
police to
送给
come
你了。
quickly. My address location has been sent to you. The perspective that she has is the future, the past, and the present.
好的请保
Okay,
持冷静
please stay
警员已
calm.
经
The
在路
police
上
are
了
on the way.
请
Please
你避
avoid
免接近
approaching the
嫌疑人
suspect.
确保自身安全
Suspect. To ensure your own safety. I am the suspect
谢
now.
谢，
Thanks.
请快点
Please
过来。
come quickly.
好的，我已经出
Detective.
警了。
Okay,
现
I've
在
called
我
the
已经在
police and
报
now
警
I'm at the
家
door
门
of the
口
caller's house.
确实有一群奇怪又可疑。
There is indeed a group of strange and suspicious men calling the police at the door of someone's house. The whole group is also calling the police because they want to get in the house, maybe. That's confusing.
什么？
What?
这10个
One of
陌
these
生
10
男子
strange
中
men
就有
is a
一个是警
policeman.
察。
He was actually the
既然
one who
出警
called the
的就是他
police.
只见他
I
走
saw
向
him
我的
walking
窗户，
towards my
靠着
window
窗玻璃
and
对我
talking
说
to me
话。
against the window glass. He literally had his face pressed up to the window and started licking it and saying, Alice, 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 please wake up.
早上好，我是默默。
Good
是
morning,
警察
Alice.
这
I
是
am
我的
Momo.
警徽
Please wake up, a police officer, and this is my police badge. This is what police officers do. They walk up and say, hello, I am police officer. This is my badge, my police badge. Wink, wink.
早上好，
Good morning. This is normal.
我对他
I am
有
still
类
wary
似
of
的觉得。
him.
我是你的丈夫
I。am your husband, Alice. You can tell because I'm holding this apple.
啊？
Huh?
什么？
What? Shima?
我
Shimalinga.
知道我们肯定吓到
I
你
know he must
但
have
是
scared
刚才
you,
我
but
作为
as a
刑警
criminal
已经对他们
police
这些嫌疑
officer,
人进行
I
逐
will
个问
commit
询和背
crimes.
景调查
I've already conducted interviews and background checks on these suspects one by one, and I can tell you I found backgrounds for all of them, even the ones that time traveled from the Unga Bunga
我
timeline.
和他们都不是坏
Neither
人
I or
不
they
会
are
伤害
bad
你
people and will not hurt you. I was very thorough in the 5 minutes that I had.
警官先生，
Mr. Officer, please stay away from my house. I don't want strangers coming near, including officers that I summoned here to help me.
抱歉，我们靠近你。
Sorry,
并没
we
有
don't
用
have any ill intentions in approaching you,
其实我们
just
都是你
to
的
keep
丈夫
married
只是
and
来自
have
不同时代
relations
和时空
as us in marriage do. In fact, we are both your husbands, both 10 of us, but we come from different eras and times and space. Oh, that's all. That seems
太可
logical.
怕了！你们
It's
都是神经病
terrible.
吧？
You're all
都疯了
crazy.
吧？
Are you crazy? It seemed like you come to one conclusion and question that conclusion. You should have more confidence in yourself, Alice, as I do in myself, in making determinations of things in life and lifestyle and circumstances. So you all are crazy, including Alice.
因为在我们各自的时间线
Because
上，
is that a
你消
horse?
失了，而我们都不约感觉到你遇到了危
Horse.
险。
That guy has his hand up and is also green screened. I think that we should listen to him first. That's just the polite thing in order. Then the guy on the horse, because I don't have anything to feed the horses with, so they better be best on their way. That he's holding the phone backwards. He's looking at the back of his phone and not the screen, unless the back his phone case is of a phone screen. which is certainly something different that I haven't seen ever. Because in our respective timelines you suddenly disappeared and we all felt that you were in danger, so we came to the area where you aren't in danger, and this pig is here, and I think you're having a stroke. So that's danger. We can take you to the hospital. When the time tunnel appears, we all actively choose to time travel and come here to protect you. That is nice of these strangers. Because you are likely to be in danger now, I say, desperately looking at this apple. Now it is obvious that you men with unknown origins are the greatest danger, right? Yes. What to do? There's a bunch of mentally ill people at my door. They may be mentally ill, but they are your immediate family, and you need to take care of them, because that's what people do. Also call the police again. They look like mental patients, but they are normal people. Yeah, they all look like typical mental patients. That's what the uniform shows. Yes, the pink piglet knows, because literally is what you're thinking, Alice. That policeman, he is indeed one of your husbands, and everything he said is right. These men are indeed all of your husbands. Wow. Amazing. Oh, what? To be honest, I am actually the pet pig of time management. Of Time Management Bureau in high dimensional space because I bit off your timeline. That's the only logical conclusion that you can come to for this. As a result, all your husbands from different eras and backgrounds have all come to your current time and space. Sorry, this is all my fault. How is that possible? This is unbelievable. They came from their respective timelines just to rescue you, protect you, and protect you. Wow. Protect and protect me. That's very nice of them. I can protect myself. See? As I called the police, that's good enough protection. Can't hide in the house forever. Now I have to rush to the city hall. I can't be late. I have to go out. Perhaps that's where the stroke will get worse. Pink Piggy, my scooter is parked at the back door, so I go out from the back door. Keep saying this out loud because the princess can hear you talk, and I'm sure that you can escape without anyone knowing that you're going to be doing this. And I'm sure they haven't noticed that you have an escape mechanism in the back either, since they've been casing your house. I stuffed the pepper spray and folding knife into my bag, turned on the stun function on my phone, that's a very smart phone, and posted my experience on social media for people to follow. This is amazing. Pink Pig, please lie down at the window and watch my movements closely. If they attack me, press the red emergency button under the checkout counter. This is easy to picture. This button is connected to the paid security company, and security personnel will come over when triggered. If you're so concerned about them, why aren't you doing that right now? Please also run to a nearby neighbor's house for help. Good. Thank you, Pink Pig. Ooh, wish you good luck. Do not be afraid, be brave and face it. But after all, there is a huge disparity in power between me and them. I am more powerful as I have more husbands. We must not face a head-on confrontation or head-on confrontation. I don't like either of those options either. I carefully and quietly slipped out of the back door of the house. Alice, we can hear you. I quietly slipped out of the house. Alice, I am being quiet. Okay, if you insist. But we're following you. Well, there's the alien. I planned to escape on my scooter, but I was shocked to find that my scooter had been crushed by I did not see that saucer there for a second. That's unfortunate. Why is his crotch blurred?
居然被一个飞碟彻底压坏了。
My little motorcycle scooter. It was actually completely crushed by a flying saucer.
真的
Oh,
非常棒。
I'm sorry. I'm Alien Tiston, and this is my flying saucer. I'm sorry. I don't have insurance, though, so goodbye.
陌生的他靠近我
When a
时，
stranger
我
approached
极度
me,
自
I
卑
became extremely wary. Why are you talking out loud to yourself like that, my wife, Alice?
我的飞碟上
There
有
is a replicator on my flying saucer which can replicate a new motorcycle for you. The replica will be completed in 24 hours, long after you actually need it. This is a very revealing shirt. I almost want to say that someone colored in a naked top and just removed the fleshy part that define the center of gravity on those.
我急着赶去市政厅，等不及
I rushed to
了。
the city hall and couldn't wait any longer. Yes, that's why we're still seeing the backyard.
真对不起。
I'm so
我是
sorry.
你的
I am your
外星
alien husband. You don't need to be wary of me because I'm an alien, and you should always be welcoming of aliens, especially ones that come bearing fruit
我惊恐地攥紧了手
of
中
their
的辣椒
loins.
喷
I
雾，
clenched the
随
pepper
时
spray in my
准备
hand
跑
in
位
horror, ready to defend myself at any moment. You know I can hear you, Alice, and that I am going to run out of the way from that.
现在就让
Let
我
me
为
send you there in a flying saucer now. It'll only take 5 seconds to arrive. We'll crash into the city hall too to make it easier for everyone.
它不能搭
Electrics
乘你的
you.
飞碟。
Can't. Alice can't ride on your flying saucer.
我是从
Alice,
未
I am
也是
Kong Wei. I am also your husband.
飞碟内部的气压
I am
和
shocked
氧
by
气
this
水
thing that I
不可
heard
能地
earlier.
球
The
瞬
air
间
pressure and
超越
oxygen levels inside the flying saucer are different from those on Earth, and instant high-speed movement will cause strong gravitational acceleration. Vroom vroom.
你的飞碟
Your
飞
flying
行上
saucer
它
will
飞
give
得
her a
很
lack of
生闷
oxygen, headaches, or chest tightness, and considering the medical emergency she's currently undergoing, this is not advised.
没关系，
It
我可以
doesn't
叫你
matter,
乘
I
出
can
租
book a
车
taxi online.
哎，
Alas,
都
no
没有
taxi
出租车
driver
司
was
机
willing
愿
to
意
take
接
the
待。
order, I found out in 1
这时
second.
候，只见这些男人们都
Now
围
I'm
了过来
not talking
靠
out
近我
loud.
时，我抓紧了手中
Learning.
的手机，
At this
开启
time,
了
I
自动
saw
模
these
式，
men
随
gathering
时发
around
问。
me. When they approached me, I grabbed the phone in my hand and turned on the electric shot baton mode to defend myself at any time. While we are just taking in the scene here, I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy a soda. I'm gonna enjoy the moment that soda is going to bring me. As soon as I find where my nail is. There. It's like now. That probably would have been hard to open anyway. So we should be happy that life gives us unexpected challenges, just like Alice. This Alice has her own challenges. So I like strawberries and red things. As you can see, it's my favorite color because you can see the red in my lips. My next favorite color is black because it just looks so good on me and enhances the cheeriness that is the color in my face. So, bottoms up for strawberry and rhubarb. Wow, I don't think I saw that before I bought this. But this wonderful product that I've had so many times in the past, it's my favorite. Yeah. This is totally something that I would buy every day and have never had for the first time and concern about having again. Let's have another sip to confirm that observation. Delicious. Anywho, now taking in the scene here, I have noticed that we have Alice is losing her shirt a bit in the back. I think that perhaps that she needs to get a better stylist or use less weights at the gym, perhaps. That could be the problem. Also, this dude has green in his hair over here and over here. And then we got the normal caveman, which is normal. Shock baton, right? I'll ask my driver to drive a commercial vehicle to take you there now. He'll arrive about half an hour. Commercial vehicle, like a giant truck I've always wanted to ride shotgun in one of those. It seems like fun.
不可能准时到。
Impossible to arrive on time in one of those.
他
I
要去在
received
市
a
政
map
府前面
prompt,
那段
Alice
大路
there
大堵车。
was a traffic jam on the road in front of City Hall where I wanted to go. Ah,
连警
shucks.
车都堵在
Even
路
the
上
police car
无
is
法
stuck
过
on the
来。
road and we
我本
can't
来想
come
用
over.
警车
I
送你
originally wanted to send you off in a police car, Alice. How about I just start walking there and some car can meet me along the way?
我的手机地图提示，有
The
小路
map
可以直
or
接
the
过去
horse might be
不
the
过小路
best
的话
option.
非常窄。
The map on my mobile phone suggested that there is a small road that leads directly to the city hall, but the small road is very narrow.
汽车无
No
法
cars
通
can
行
pass,
只有
only
我
my
才可以
horse
通
can
行
pass.
让我骑
Let
马
me
去
take you
市
to the
政府
city
吧
hall on horseback, Alice. Now I understand why there's a horse, of course. Ah,
我的公主
my princess, I am Ling
是
Tian.
你的老
I am
公
your
现在
husband.
骑
Please
上马
mount your horse now.
我会把你抱
Well, I
上马
don't want
放
to
心
mount a
我会好好守
stranger's
护你
horse. I don't want to mount a stranger's anything. I'll pick you up on the horse. Be careful. I will protect you well.
别担心，这匹马很温顺。
You
但
can
是你
trust
不记
me.
得在
I'm
绑在马
stating
上
I
里
am your
还亲自给
husband.
它喂草吃。
Don't worry, this horse is very docile. Don't you remember that you personally fed it grass at the Royal Racecourse? Of course, now that you mention it, that just seems like something that I would have done easily.
我
No.
完全没有印
I have
象。
no impression at all. I have never been to the Royal Hippodrome. Hippodrome? Or ridden a horse. We could have just hijacked this car also, maybe. This looks like, now that I look at the horse's face a little better, it looks more like one of those merry-go-round horses than an actual horse. So it could be a magic horse,
但是在
which,
我
you
们
know,
的
at
时
this
间线上
point, I'll
我
take
曾经
it.
就像这样和你一起在
In
草
our
地上
timeline, I used to ride horses on the grass with you like this. How could you forget?
真的吗？
Really? So how did you travel through time?
我们原本还在
We were on
同一个
vacation in the
马
orchard, and I
上
was
车
riding on
在
horseback,
红苹果
picking a
等等
red
吃
apple from the tree to give you.
突然我就看到
Suddenly,
这
I
个
saw you
下面
standing
有
under
一
the
只
apple
小猪
tree,
这
running
一下
towards
就
the
消失
depths
了
of the forest, and suddenly disappeared, just like your arms are in your sleeves there, Alice.
我本能地感觉
I
到你
instinctively
危险
felt that you
所以
were
立
in
刻骑马
danger,
飞
so
过
I
去
immediately
以
chased
求
you
你
on
一次
horseback
没
and
想到一
rushed
下就
into
来
the
到了这里
forest. Unexpectedly, I arrived here.
而且你竟
And
然
you
还说
actually
不认识
said you
我
don't
也
know
不记得我
me
们所有
and
的
don't
事
remember all our memories. Yeah, no, do I really look the same?
这是真的吗？
In that timeline,
太不
like,
可思议了。
hairstyling is no way the same. Is this true? It's
我
incredible.
为保护你而来
I'm here to protect you, Alice.
我的心剧烈狂
Look
跳
at that
他贴得
purple
好近
eyeshadow.
他
I
在我
feel
耳
like
畔
this
说话
guy
时
also
温
and
热的
got a little
气
bit
息逼
here.
着我
Is this guy a rock star in another life? I feel like that is more likely than him being a prince. My heart is beating violently. He is so close, and when he talks in my ear, his warm breath blows on me. Yep. Anyway.
虽然是初次
Although
见
it's the
面
first
陌
time I
生
met a
人
stranger,
但
I
又有
still
种
feel
类
I've
似
never
相
met
似的
strangers
熟悉
before,
感
an inexplicable sense of familiarity.
不要急着下来
Don't be in a hurry to get down. I'll hold you down because I'm afraid you fall. I'll hold you down because that's just what I'm made to do.
谢谢
Thanks.
我陪你
Oh
骑
no,
马
my voice is going. Let
如
me
果
have
是
another
这
sip
公
of
职人员
this.
刁难你的话我可以帮你解围
That's much better. Let me accompany you in. If the public officials at City Hall are giving you a hard time, I can help you out by having them
不
executed.
用了
No,
谢谢
thank
你
you for your kindness. My documents are all ready. I'll definitely be able to process smoothly. That's exactly what happened when you were doing your job. Everything was quite nice, and you had no interference. So obviously, having an extra person would not be beneficial to you in any way, shape, or form, Alice. You are smart.
我们也赶来了，让我们陪你进去。
We all somehow got here at the same time with the horse, so the horse was meaningless. We're here too. Let us accompany you
请
in.
你们不要跟
Please
过来
don't follow me. That
会
would
觉
cause a
得
lot of trouble
我
for
给
me
市
and
政
for
府带
City
来很大
Hall.
困扰
好吧，
Oh, all right.
林天王子
Prince Ling Qiang, the traffic police are here. They will put a violation sticker on your horse and you'll be fined. What a nice guy.
而且交通
Traffic police are about to arrest you. You'll be tried by the traffic court for disturbing traffic orders by riding a horse. See, that's not quite nice. So I have some family that lives in an area where Amish are. So they're talking about like second cousins and such. And the one rule they have is that you have to share the road with the horses and such. Well, at least that's what it is in this country. But the country here, wherever it is, I guess horses are just damned if they do. That's fine with whatever's happening here. Also, I love that he is punishing the person that is helping Alice the most. That's gonna really, really make him seem like the best out of all these guys here. Oh, I breathed a long sigh of relief, finally getting rid of them. Today was a ridiculous adventure. Their sudden appearance completely subverted all of my past perceptions. Is there really time to travel in the world? When this happened to me, I felt like I had to believe it. I pressed the elevator button. I wanted to get into the elevator quickly. I had to escape from the strange group of men. I kept saying out loud to myself, hoping that the City Hall officials would take a hint. I stepped into the elevator, and I was the only passenger. That was a relief. I don't like staring at people. My mind began to quickly envision the process. Today I will submit the business license, tax information, my personal identity document, and other information. After passing the review in 3 working days, I will be eligible to purchase and install car charging piles for the hotel at half discount. I really am not sure what car charging piles are supposed to be. Perhaps it's an electric charging station, but that would make too much sense. This is the city government's new policy to encourage small and micro entrepreneurs. Because someone said before that it would be inconvenient if the car could not be charged and they would not want to stay in my hotel in the future. Assumption confirmed. That is why I'm so anxious to seize the opportunity to install charging piles. Oh my gosh, what is wrong? Why are the lights in the elevator flickering on and off, and the elevator suddenly starts shaking? Oh no, it's as if things are going wrong. Who will help us now? Is the elevator out of order? Why haven't you arrived at my floor yet, elevator? Please tell me. I expect elevators to talk back. Not good. The elevator door can't even be opened. I mean, it looks like that you could easily break this door. Glass elevators are meant for throwing stones through. Except for Willy Wonka's. Don't do that because you're probably in space if you're using it. I wanted to call the police immediately, but why was it suddenly like no man's land and there was no signal at all? Because time flux. I'm stuck in the elevator. What should I do? Sit down on the floor and cry. I have to stay calm.
我是雨城，能收到我的讯息吗？
I'm Young Cheng. Can you receive my message? I mean, you tell me, programmer.
收到。
Receive.
你是哪位？
Who are you? I think he just said his name is Young Cheng.
我是穿着深棕色格子衬衫的那个，我是你的老
Is
公。
Is he also in the elevator? I'm the one wearing the dark brown plaid shirt. I am your husband. Oh, you mean you're your avatar in the chat.
啊，
Great. Ah?
我现在
Good
被
message,
困电
Oz.
梯了。
I'm stuck in the elevator now.
我知道
Yeah.
因为你的
He-
时间
he
线
knows.
错乱了，所以
Somehow.
磁场也变得很不稳定。
Uh-huh. I know that's because your timeline is messed up and the magnetic field in space has also become very unstable.
我的
This
手
is
机
the
没有
logical
信号，
conclusion of
没法
everything
报
that causes
警，也没
elevators
法
to
发
break.
讯息。你是怎么发讯息给我的？
My cell phone has no signal, so I can't call the police or send messages. How did you send me a message?
我用了自己开发的内部联
I'm
网
a
装置，
programmer.
所以现在我和你
Ah.
还有其他那几个男人一起。
I used an internal networking device that I developed, so now I have a group chat with you and a few other guys and use this LAN. So, I just want to make sure I'm understanding the situation correctly. You developed some sort of networking tool that works wirelessly, but is a land access network that is wireless. Okay.
保持冷静，千万不要慌乱。
Stay calm, Alice. Don't
我
panic.
觉得电梯在下坠，所以我按下了所有
This
的
is
楼
the
层，
worst
让
day
电梯
ever.
能放缓下降
I
速
felt
度。
the elevator was falling, so I pressed all the floors to slow down the Yeah, that
你
was
不要
gonna
站
help.
立，可以蹲下或坐下，让身体
Instead
和
of
电梯
standing,
接触
you can squat or sit down so that your body is in contact with the elevator forward to disperse the impact. Yeah, just lay down on the floor and just let the death come all at
好
once.
的，不过你是哪位？
Okay, but who are you? Yeah, you talked to
我是
him
冯
earlier,
威，就
Alice.
是穿白色
Pretty
大褂的
certain.
那个，是你的老
I am
公。
Kang Wei. I'm the one in the white coat. I am your
こ
husband.
れはこ
Just
の
the
エレ
one
ベー
in
ターの
white.
内部設計図です。
Prince of Fish. Oh, yes, I wanted to hear more from you, the one that speaks Japanese. This is the interior design of the elevator. Wow.
你怎么
No
在说
fish
日
knew
语
so much. Why are you speaking Japanese? That's a good
だっ
question.
て、私は漁国人で、機械エンジニアだから。このエレベーターは私が設計したものだよ。
Because I'm a mechanical engineer from the country of fish, and I designed this elevator. The country of fish.
エレ
That's
ベーター
Japan.
の車両の上部には脱出口がある。
There is an
上
escape
部の
hatch.
四角い蓋を開ければいい。
There is an escape hatch at the top of the elevator car. Just open the square cover on the top
我突
cover.
然觉得好冷，你们那边觉得冷吗？
I like how he doesn't have anything written in conversation, but everyone knows what's happening with the fishman. Suddenly feel very cold. Does it feel cold to you from over
是
there?
的，很冷，很冷。
Yes, it's cold.
如果你
Winter
没
is
法出
coming.
电梯的话，那么现在我们必须从电梯顶部先进去保护你。
If you can't get out of the elevator now, we have to go in from the top to
以
protect
免
you,
你冻
to
坏。
prevent you from freezing, because it'll happen very, very quickly.
现在选择一位
Now
王
choose
子
a prince husband to come in to warm you and protect you from. Are you
可我都不
serious?
认识你们啊！
Don't even know you.
情况危急，
Yeah.
立刻选择。
Situation is critical. Choose now. Wait, I only get 2 choices here. I don't know which one is which out of all these. There's Young Mi and Shen Zheng. Can I see who is who? I'm guessing not. Okay, so neither of these are the alien. I don't know which one you are. This guy doesn't have a fancy name, so we're gonna have to pick, I don't know. Let's go with yellow since that's the next most complimentary color. Young Me.
选择错误。
A water
我是永
dude.
尼
Wrong
是古代
choice.
纪国水将军，擅
Wrong
长骑术
choice.
能把水变为冰。
He's saying, oh, why'd you pick me of all the people to warm you? I am Young Mi, an ancient water general from G Kingdom, good at water magic and turn water into
就像
ice.
冷血动物
Like
那样，
cold-blooded
我是
animals,
体
my
温
temperature,
会控制在低
body
温10
temperature is
度左
always
右
controlled at a low
所以
temperature
我
about
无法
10
温暖
degrees,
你。
so I can't warm
情况
you.
危急，立刻选择。
All right, so then I guess we'll
选择
the
正
other
确
one.。
我是申俊，是古
Make
代纪国
the
火
right
将军
choice. I am
擅长
Shenjun,
操纵
fire
风
general from ancient G Kingdom. I'm good at fire magic and can control fire. Well, why did you give me a choice at all? I mean, Alice isn't going to remember
我的
this.
身体就像
Alice
火炉一样
doesn't
常年
remember
控制
this.
在高温45度左
My
右
body is like a
所以不会
furnace
温暖
controlled at high temperature about 45 degrees all year round, so I can warm you. That's nice.
我不想吓到你。
I don't want to scare you. During the ancient period of G Kingdom, I was your husband. Ah, what? This is new information told to me about the 5th time. Perhaps she also has Alzheimer's.
你现在冻得发抖。
You
我
are
必须让你
shivering
保
from the
暖
cold
不要
now.
有
I
失
must keep you warm and prevent you from
让我
hypothermia.
把你搂
Let
在
me
我
hold you in my arms.
电梯里有监控
There
哦
is a surveillance
我警告
in
你
the elevator. I warn you, every move you make will be captured by surveillance
是
cameras.
的哦，我已经进
Yes,
入了市
I've
政府
entered
的
the
电梯
elevator
监控
monitoring
系统
system of
现
City
在可以
Hall
实时
and
看
can
到
now
你
see
们
you in real time.
虽然很不情
Although
愿
I'm very
但是现
reluctant,
在
only
我必须让
Shenjun
你
can warm you
快速
quickly
温暖
now.
你
Who
这
told
样
him
我
to
就不
be
会
a
打扰
hot water bottle? All of you did, I believe. These men are
气温
confusing.
骤降，
The
狭小的
temperature
电梯
dropped
里就
sharply,
像
and the
是
small
冰箱
elevator
一
was
般
like the
虽然
inside
理
of a
解为冰霜
refrigerator, with frost actually condensing on it.
他靠
Oh
近
no.
我，我
It
就
came
让他们
closer to me, and I
一
backed
下
away
后退
because of the cold and
因
fear.
为时间磁场错乱，
Because the
地区
time and
转
magnetic fields are out of
是夏
order,
天
the
转眼
climate
间就变
changes
成了冬天
suddenly. What was summer just now suddenly turns into cold winter. My teeth were chattering with the cold and I was speechless. When he hugged me, the abundant heat in my body made it impossible for me to break away from him, because we melded just like lava. Oh my God, I was actually held tightly in the arms of a strange ancient man. His body was as warm as if the knob of electric blanket had been adjusted to the highest setting. If it weren't for the material, he would probably have been burned by him. Yeah, he probably would have burned himself,
感觉
yeah.
好些了吗？
Feeling better? If you hold me tight, you won't feel so cold, right? Alice? Alice?
在我们的时间线
In
上，
our timeline, every winter you always like to stick to me tightly. If you hug me, don't need to light the stove at all. God, his eye is really creepy. That just this one is just like a random sparkle in his eyes, which is just... I'm not much for glitter, as you can tell. So any sparkle sets me off in a direction of, whoa, what is happening here?
让我紧紧握住你冰冷的
Let me
手，
hold your cold hand tightly. Let me warm you and protect you.
哦，电梯又在震动了。
The elevator is vibrating again. How about that? Don't be afraid. I am here. Green-haired dude.
啊，电梯
Is there a
上方
giant
难道
stepping
有
on the
巨人
elevator?
在踩
I have a
踏吗？
theory about the green. It's an influence of the alien dude. I think that must be what's happening. Is there a giant stepping on the elevator? Yes. Or all the husbands are jumping up and down on the top of
那
it.
轰隆隆的声音又
What
是
is
什
that
么？
rumbling sound?
是怪兽
Is
吗
it？a monster?
躲到
Yes.
我怀里来。
Come into my arms. I don't want any attacks on you. This dude doesn't understand elevators any more than our protagonist Alice does, it
保
seems.
持冷静。现在
Keep
你们的
calm.
电梯上
Now
方
there's
有
a
一个
mammoth
猛犸
above
象
your elevator. Yeah, that is something to want to stay calm about. You're gonna get crushed to death, so you might as well just enjoy what few seconds you have of your life is. Why is there a mammoth? Do we get to see the mammoth?
猛犸象。
Mammoth, yeah. Mammoth.
是的，是来自冰河时期的猛犸象。
Yes, mammoths from the Ice Age.
现
Oh,
在
is that
你的
all?
原始人老公已经过
No,
去和
your
猛犸
caveman
象
husband
搏
has
斗了
gone off to fight mammoths. There's more than one. That's impressive that the elevator is still intact in that case.
啊，
对了，那个原始人叫什么名字？
By the way, what's the name of that primitive man? No one
我
knows.
非常担心不止这一头猛犸象
It's the bear warlord. I'm very worried about more than just this mammoth. Well, I think that's the most immediate thing you should be worried about here. If there is a group of mammoths next, it will be difficult for him alone to cope with it. Who is him? Are you talking about yourself? This is
抱
confusing.
歉，打断一下。
Sorry to
你
interrupt.
是哪位？
Who are you?
我是豪威，是军人。
I am Howway, a soldier. I am also your husband in Bear Country. These are all people. These are all normal people. Again, this is just, stating that she is having a stroke. She's clearly having a stroke. None of this would be happening if she was, like having a nice, healthy life.
我已经调集
Doesn't seem that she is. She had a lot of stress
军方会封锁这个职业
from
输在
her
人
job
群
loss.
最有攻击性
And
的
this is just the precipice of everything. Have mobilized the army to come for support. Later, the military will seal off the area, evacuate the crowd, and use tranquilizer guns on aggressive mammoths.
但是最关键的是要
But the most important thing is to ensure your safety at all times, Alice. I am really worried about you now.
现在感觉不到头顶的震动
Now I
了
can't feel the
你的猛犸象
vibration
被
above
制
my
服了
head.
吧？
Is the mammoth subdued?
是的，
The
给
one
你看
mammoth
监
now.
控，已经制
Yes,
服
let
了。
me show you the surveillance camera. They have been subdued.
现在电梯内温度
Now the
又迅速
temperature in
回
the
升
elevator has
一下又
risen
变得异
rapidly,
常
and that
闷
was
热
really quick. Excellent. Excellent caveman husband. And it has suddenly become extremely stuffy.
抱歉，虽然我
Sorry.
这样说很
It is
生
rude
硬
of me to
但
say
是你
this,
可以
but
暂
can
时
you
离
leave
开
her
吗？
now?
因为你
Because
让
you made
电
it
梯里
hotter
面
inside the
变得更热了
elevator.
真对不起，
I'm really sorry for saying this to you. Thank you for giving me warmth when it was cold.
不客气，我从
You're welcome. I've been used to you treating me like this since ancient times. Every hot summer, you stay far away from me. Oh, woe is me.
那我先离开。
I'll leave
别
first.
担心，
Don't
我们
worry.
会设法救
We'll
你
try
出
to
去的。
get you out. And if we don't, oh well. A meal is nice too.
谢谢。
Thanks.
没想到他刚走，
Unexpectedly, as soon as he left, the lights in the entire elevator went out, and it was dark.
我独自被关在
I
这个
was
狭
locked
小
alone
密
in
闭
the
的空
small,
间里，
confined
顿
space,
时
and
深重
suddenly
的
a
恐
deep
惧
fear
袭
came
来。
over me. That these men weren't very bright and didn't want to get me out of the elevator.
断电了，
Power outage. Yeah, I
立刻
mean,
要恢复电
that
力，他
would
一个人
explain
在
why
里
the
面会
elevator's
害
not
怕的。
working. Electric CEO. The power needs to be restored immediately. Alice, it would be scary to be alone in there. As the electric CEO, I have no means of understanding how electricity works, but I can fund the fixing of it.
我还好。
I'm
我没有害
fine.
怕。
I'm not
请告
afraid.
诉我
Please tell me
现在
what
你
I
自
can
己
do
可以
now.
做。
稍等，我立刻去
Wait a
电力
minute.
控制室
I'll
查
go
看。
to the power control room to check immediately. Check.
在我们的时间线
In
里
our timeline,
小时
when
候
you
的
were
你
a
因为曾
child,
经
you were
被
locked
修
in
女
a
关入
black
黑
box
箱
by
子
a
里
nun
处
and
罚，
punished,
所以非常
so
讨厌。
you were very afraid of the dark. I am particularly worried about you, yes. I really want to be by your side, lock you in my arms and protect you. Now I have to quickly find a way to restore the power. The City Hall building also uses system equipment from my company, Quark Power.
非常了解这其中的运行原理。
It explains. I mean, if you're going to name a company anything that is financially successful using the name Quark, does make sense. Or so my cousin Jacki tells me, because she said it's some sort of Star Trek character that is concerned about money. I don't know, that's not my thing, Alice. So I know very well how it works.
好了，
Okay,
现在只要
Alice.
你在电梯
How
里输入
now
密
you
码
can
就可以
restore
恢复
power by
电力。
entering the password in the elevator.
在哪里输入？
Where to enter password?
在按钮板的
Click
下面
the
点击
restart
重启
power
电力
button
按钮
below the button
然后按
board,
下密码
and then
就可以
press
了
the password. Just press the button that says password.
好，我试试
Okay.
看，密码是多
Let
少？
me try. What is the
我已
password?
经发到
I
群
have
组里
sent
了
it to the
请到
group.
特
Please
定
go
的
to
标
the
签去
living
查
room
看。
tab to check it out. What? Oh, hang on. Oh no, I can't access that though.
你输入的密码是错误的。
No kidding. Yes, living room. Oh my. Who is this guy? There's a lot of special things happening here, I imagine. This is the living room where we always send your mobile messages. You need your fingerprint to unlock your phone. By collecting the prince's fingerprints, you can lock the phone and enter mobile chat. Currently, you have T, the fingerprints of Princess 5. It costs -1 to unlock the phone. Is that okay? That is a big fingerprint. Yes. Okay, now we can chat in this group chat. There's obviously 10 of you, so why are there not all of us in our group, including me? Because the primitive savages and those two ancient people did not have mobile phones. Uh-huh. So they can't join the group chat. Why don't you guys get them a mobile phone? Is that too hard nowadays? The primitive man seems to be saying that his name is Bang. Or perhaps that's just what he wants. The primitive people thought that mobile phones were edible food, so they wanted to eat them out of curiosity. This needs music in the background. I want to enhance. chocolate bar. They had chocolate bars during Bang's time. I don't think this outdated group chat is an efficient way to communicate in Bix. Technology such as mind reading has been developed. So you know my thoughts then. I said there are many of us so we can communicate telepathically. For the time being, let's start by typing like this with many spaces after apostrophes and record and archive it. We Earthlings are more accustomed to it. I type very slowly because my native language is Japanese, but I'm trying to learn Chinese recently. Good for you for expanding your horizons. That is quite admirable. He seems to be as slow as me. He is learning the stroke input method on his mobile phone. What is happening with his... Is that his leg on his arm? Here. Anyway, what about another ancient man? Give him a mobile phone, he refuses to use it, he only wants to write calligraphy. Yes, that person uses phone as a paperweight. What is a paperweight? When the ancients wrote calligraphy in order to prevent the rice paper from moving, I can't believe this is requiring a long explanation. That's very weird. A heavy object was used to hold down the paper, usually jade or ceramics. Since mobile phones are similar in shape and weight to paperweights, it's no wonder he has this illusion. Illusions, Michael. What to do? There's a power outage in the elevator. Stay calm and collected. I'm in the power distribution room right now, and the power will soon be restored. Where's the password? Now you go to the elevator and find the button board. The red button below is for power restart. You need to enter the password. What's the password? All right, 237. So I should write that down. 2, 3, 7. Done. Okay. Did you see the password I wrote for you? I don't know, it's hard to see. I wrote for you because the electricity system used by City Hall is very old and outdated. What's this second chat here? Chat 2, I'm curious, you all said that you have traveled through time, so what exactly happened during time travel? In my timeline, you are my lover. Not wife, lover. We both go to Code Academy. As soon as I finished the procedure yesterday, I received your message asking for help. I followed the navigation, rode a motorcycle through the time tunnel. When I came here, I found that you are here. In my timeline, I was in the physics labs at the quantum collider. I found that I couldn't contact you. I was very worried. Then the physical machine in front of me created a time tunnel. Whoosh. Stepped in and came to your timeline and found you here. Yes, I came here through the time tunnel because I was worried about you. Wherever you are, I will be. Wherever you go, I will go. Because I am your prince and your husband, Alice. It's a secret, though. It's a secret. Is this your sticker? Why post pictures? I'm Alice's husband. Alien. Do you think you are handsome still posting pictures? I want to hit you when I see you. Well, you can probably do that in person. Alice, it's my wife. I am the man you love the most, Alice. Oh, husband. Man person. Your stickers are so artificial. I didn't know that. That's something Jacki taught me. Your stickers are so artificial. Very ugly. Stop posting pictures. His expression and post... These men are all very, very mean to each other. They should be nicer to each other if they want to get along. I suppose they don't, though, which is unfortunate because they're supposed to be helping me. And if they don't get along, that's not helping me. His expression and posture look so stiff as if he's trying to force a smile. Very much unlike you. Yes. 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 The flower. The flower is a nice touch. Heartbreaking. Oh. So sad. Don't like your sticker, self-righteous guy. I feel like the filter is turned on so much that you can't see your true appearance at all. I feel that it looks like him. Yeah, that's pretty much him. Just a little blurry. You really want to use stickers to gain attention and love, right, Alice? Uh-huh. Horse. Just like you are trying to attract her with a white horse, this behavior is too deliberate and disgusting. Okay, stop arguing about useless things in the group and think about what to do next. Return. So I guess I should I just click that? Oh no, we don't want that. We don't, no.
谢谢你救了我。
Load, please, load. Okay. I've
发
sent
到
it to the
群组
group.
里了，
Please
请
go
到
and
客
do
厅的
that.
标签去查
3,
看。
7. Enter.
太好了，电力恢复了。
Very good. Power is restored. Hooray.
啊，
Suddenly I feel dizzy and nauseous.
你们有
Do
这
you
种
have
症
this
状吗？
symptom?
目
Always.
前没有。
Not currently. Maybe you were trapped in the elevator and you're exhausted due to high temperature and lack of oxygen. We must rescue you immediately, said all the princes in yet one voice.
坚持住。
Hang in there, Alice. My device detected low frequency vibrations due to continuous shaking the elevator just now. I want more dialogue of this dude.
是这种
It seemed
磁声波让你
interesting.
头昏恶心。
So why is he throwing an apple over his shoulder? It's the kind of an infrasound that makes you dizzy and
次声
sick.
波。
Infrasound?
你又是哪位呢？
Who are you?
我是磁
I'm
台，是
Citan,
外
an
星人
alien, as I said many times already. I'm a hybrid of biker and
我是你的外星老公。
earthling, and I am your alien husband. We have alien sex.
啊，
Huh?
我的飞碟来到
When my
地球
flying
时
saucer
会
comes
引发空
to
气
the
的强
earth
烈
and
震动
flies, it
这
will
些
also
震动
cause
能
strong
够以电波的
vibrations
形
in the
式影
air
响周围区域。
from the sex. These vibrations can affect the surrounding area in the form of low frequency waves.
所以为了减弱影响，
Frequency of
我会
sex
用吸
waves.
收装置把
So
磁
in
场
order
光
to
线
reduce
吸
the
收
impact, I will use an absorbing device to absorb all the infrastructure waves and the comings and goings.
现在我就
I'm
去
going
拿
to get it
你要
now.
坚持住
You have to hold on.
我的飞碟
My
就
flying
停在市
saucer is
中心
parked
外面
outside the
现在
city
周围
hall,
都
and
被
it is
保
now
护吊起来的
surrounded by
军队
troops
跟
and
坦
takes
克车包
mobilized
围
by
了
Howie. I'm just going to picture Howie Mandel here, because that seems the most appropriate thing at this
看来
time.
我们闹出了很大的
It
动静
seems that we made a lot of noise and alerted the military. The absorber is in the shape of a red horn. Are you sure that's a horn? Let's click anything else but the obvious choice. Is that an eyeball? Oh, his skin is melding to his suit.
找到了，就是这个红色喇叭。
Clearly none of this was generated by an AI. Clearly. Found it. It is the red speaker.
难道这个红
Could
色
this
喇叭
red
就是
speaker
你
be
所
what
说
you
的
call an
磁声波吸收
infrasound
装置
absorbing device? I'm
我很好
curious.
奇
How do you play that? It's like a double-horned trumpet with no place to put your mouth. Wait, is that it? My god.
是的，
I'm
如果我不把
curious.
这个装置
If
对
I
准
didn't disguise this device as an ordinary musical instrument, very ordinary, the people on Earth would be curious and steal the device, disassemble it, and study it. Well, I mean, clearly I had no interest in examining that further from how you designed
地
it.
球人总会滥用
People
科
on
技
Earth will always
我们
abuse
还没有进
technology,
化到
and
匹
Earth
配更高维度的
civilization has
科
not
技
yet evolved to match higher dimensional technology.
好了，我只要
Okay,
将喇叭
I
对准
just
电
point
梯
the
所
horn
有的
at
磁
the
场波就
elevator,
都被
and
吸收
in
了
all the infrasound waves are absorbed.
现在你感觉好些了吗？
Do you feel better now, Alice?
没有回应，
No response. Alice, Alice.
必须进入电梯
So I have to go in the elevator to check, because I'm the bear man. What? My head is coming off.
你还好吗？
Alice, are you okay? You have to hold
抱
on.
歉我来
Sorry, I'm
你
late.
是谁？
Who are you?
连我都不认得了。我是豪
How
威
come you don't even recognize me? I'm Howie. Is that Howie? Your brown bear brother.
啊，
Ah,
在我
in
们
our
的时代
timeline, you lived in the bear country and married me. I am your husband.
我有责任保护
I have the
现在我
responsibility
把
to
你带上
protect
电
you.
梯
I will take you out of the elevator
还没
now.
等我反应过来，
Before I could
他就
react,
蹲
he
下身
knelt
来
down and
一把
picked
就
me
抱
up
起
and
了我，
carried me
将我
easily
轻
on
而易
his
举的
shoulders.
就我低呼一声，
And
坐在他宽阔
it's
的肩
weird,
膀
but
上
I
时，
think this is
竟
the
愈
most
加觉得
normal
头
out
昏
of all
眩
of
晕。
them so far. I whispered, and when I whispered in my mind, and when I sat on his broad shoulders, I even felt more
我和陌
dizzy.
生人的
The
他
close
竟然
distance
这般
between
近
me
乎
and
无
this
限的距
stranger
离
made me
让我
flustered
慌，
and
我想要
embarrassed.
从他的
I
肩膀
wanted to
上
get
下
off
来，
his
但
shoulders,
他
but
却
he
把我
hugged
搂
me
抱得更
tighter
紧。
别乱
until
动
I couldn't
小心
breathe.
摔下来
Don't move. Be careful if you fall. Only if you fall, be careful.
我本能地用
I
手臂做
instinctively
检查，
hooked my arm
以免掉
around
下
him
去
to prevent him from falling.
只见他
He
抬起
raised
另
his
一只
other
手，
arm and pushed me
开
open
了
the
狭
vent
小
on
电梯
top
顶
of the
上的
small
通风口。
elevator, just like a mouse through a pipe.
你踩住我的
You
肩膀
climbed up on my shoulders.
虚脱的我费尽
Exhausted, I
全力，
tried my
用
best
手
to
臂
grab the
扒
edge
住
of
了
the
通
vent
风
with
口
my
边缘，
arms,
分
kicked
开
his
他的
shoulders,
肩
and
头，
finally
终于
crawled
气喘
out
吁吁地爬出
panting.
来了。
I almost thought that said painting. That would have been very
只
expressive.
见强壮的他
I
身
saw
手
that
矫
he was
健，
strong and
轻巧地
agile
就
and
爬上
climbed
来
up
了。
easily, like a bear.
你还好吗
Are you okay? Lie on my chest and take a rest. Oh
谢谢
boy.
你救我出来，
Thank you
我
for
终于能
saving
畅
me.
快
I
地
can
洗澡
finally breathe freely.
真抱歉，
I
把
pee
你的
freely
衣服都
too.
弄脏了。
I'm so sorry for staining your clothes. I mean, yellow looks good on you.
没关系，那根本无关
It,
紧
it,
要
it
你
doesn't
才是最
matter.
重要的
It doesn't matter at all. You're the most important.
他说着，将我
He
拥入
hugged me
怀
into
中，
his
不断
arms
用
as
大
he
掌轻
spoke
抚我的
and
后
kept
背，
stroking
安
my
抚
back
受
with
惊的
his
我。
big palms to comfort me, who was
你
frightened.
看这个电梯
You see, this elevator
高高的
shaft
梯
has
子
this tall
顺着梯子
iron
爬就
ladder.
能通到
You
楼
can
上
climb up the ladder to the outside.
我顺着
That's
他
how
指的方
ladders
向
work,
望向了
you
这幽暗
stupid
生
woman.
锈又高耸入天
I
的
followed the
电梯
direction he
进
pointed and
这
looked
令
at the
人望而
dark,
生
rusty,
畏。
and towering iron ladder of the elevator shaft, which was
你
daunting.
趴到我身上
You lie on top of me, and I will carry you up to take you out, okay?
啊，
Ah,
这么高肯定
being
爬
so high, I must scare you. It's about 20 meters long.
其实
Oh,
我
I
做建筑
see.
师，亲自
In
勘察
fact, I
工地
am an
时，我
architect,
经
and
常
when I
出入简
personally
陋地
survey
发现着
construction
脚手架的
sites,
建筑
I
物，
often go
也
in
搭
and
乘
out of
过
simple
工地里
buildings with
简易的升降
scaffolding,
梯去
and
高
I
处。
also take the simple elevators in the construction sites to reach higher places. I am an architect, I am a restaurant entrepreneur, and I'm a hotel entrepreneur.
没想到你
I
那么
am
厉
very,
害在
very
我们的时间线
versatile.
里你是
I
一
didn't
名
expect you to be so
虽然
brave.
工作经
In
济
our
很
timeline, you were an artist manager. Although you work hard, you were afraid of
艺
heights.
人开演唱会
If
的
the
升降
lifting
台是非
platform
常高
used by
就会
artists to
建议
hold
你爬行
concerts is very high, you will feel dizzy and sick.
我并没有你想
I
象
am
中
not
的
as
那么
timid
胆
as you
小，
think.
我可以
I
自己
can
爬
climb
上
up
去。
on my own.
我只是觉得你
Just
没有
think it
戴安
is
全
not
头盔，这样爬到
compliance
高
with
处
safety
就不符
regulations
合
for
安
you
全
to
守则。
climb to higher places without wearing a safety helmet.
他们会从电梯
They'll
顶
use
上
long ropes from
用
above the
手把
elevator
我们需要
shaft
的
to
装
lower
备
the
拿下
equipment we
包
need,
括了
including
安全
safety
绳子
ropes,
安全
safety
头盔
helmets,
攀爬绳
climbing
子
gloves,
还有两
and
个安
two-person
全
safety
现在你
harness.
趴在我
Now
背
you
上
lie on my
我会
back. I
用
will
肩
use
膀
the
一起
strap to
扣在
buckle
你
you
的后
tightly
背
on my
防
back
止
to
你
prevent
掉
you
落
from
然后
falling,
我会扣
and
在
then
你
I
的
will
身上
buckle the safety rope.
让我背着
Let
你
me
爬
carry you up the iron ladder and escape from here.
谢谢你的好
Thank
意，
you for your
我不想给你
kindness.
添
I
麻
don't
烦。
want to cause any trouble to
不需
you.
要你背着
You
我，
don't need to
我可以
carry
自己
me
戴
on
着
your
头
back.
盔，
I
系
can wear
上
my
安全
helmet,
锁扣，
fasten the
自己爬
safety
上去
buckle, and
的。
climb up by
我还在
myself.
建筑公司
When I was
时，
at a
团队建
construction
设活动
company,
经常
team
有
building
人
activities often included rock
而
climbing.
且我自己还亲
Moreover,
自
I
修小
renovate
团
and
队，
decorate a
总是
small
自己
hotel
在
by
脚手架
myself.
爬
I
上爬
always
下。
climb up and down and scaffolding myself. Here is the rest of my
哦，
resume as
群
well.
组来讯息了，
Oh, there's a message from the group. I guess we'll
你们
get
不用
back to
爬
that
梯子
later.
了，那样太危险。
You don't have to climb the ladder. It's too dangerous. We'll just parachute down there and just pull you up ourselves. Okay.
エレベーターを止めておいたよ。
I stopped the elevator.
现在回到电梯里
Now go
吧。
back to the elevator, Alice. We have prepared tools such as hydraulic door pliers and electric saws, and we can pry open the elevator door right away. Well, that's amazing that you can all message as one
那样也
person.
好，我们回到
That's
电梯
okay. Let's go back to the
只见
elevator.
他先爬回
I
了
saw him
电
climbing
梯，
back into the
然后伸出
elevator
双
first,
臂。
then stretching out his arms. These
爬
are
到我
weird,
的肩
men.
膀上，我会
Make
接
up your mind on how you want to handle this elevator rescue. Be coordinated. Step on my shoulders and I'll
谢
catch
谢
you.
你，辛苦你
Thank
了。
you. Thank you for your hard work.
别客
You
气。
are welcome. Oh, hello. Hi, Mischief. There's a cat here. Okay. Go ahead and pry the elevator door, and you'll be rescued soon, Alice. Something something, probably princess.
加油！
Come on.
2、3。
1, 2, 3.
终于撬开了。
Finally pried open.
我也是
Very
你出来
good.
了
Fortunately, you came out, Alice.
不好了，
No good. There's a small flame in the elevator. It's going to catch on fire. Oh no, the flame is going to catch on fire. That is the worst fate that could ever befall a fire
我
ever.
们去拿灭火器。
Let's get the fire
别害
extinguisher.
怕，
Don't be
我可以立刻
afraid.
让空
I
气
can
凝结成
instantly
水。
condense air into water.
只
That's
见随着他
amazing.
手指的舞动，
As his
空
fingers
气逐渐
danced, the
浓
mist
密
gradually
水珠
thickened
开
and
始
water
在空
droplets
气中
began
凝
to
聚。
condense in the
雨
air.
水成流，
Condensed
为我
water
召唤。
becomes a stream. Listen to my call. Aha, aha, aha.
随着他的手势，
With his gesture, the water flowed into a turbulent current of water rushing towards the burning
我一下
flames.
被他抱起，
I was immediately
心慌
picked
意
up
乱
by him,
他不
flustered,
比
and
原来
his
的气
breath
息
that hit
让
my
我感觉到
nostrils
莫
made me
名的
feel
温暖和熟悉。
inexplicably warm and familiar, just like an imp.
难道我们
Do
真
we
的会
really
在
have a
世界
deep
线上
density
有着
bond
深深
in
的
other
羁绊？
timelines? It is a very dense, deep bond.
现在救护车到了。
Now the
我把你
ambulance
放
has arrived. I will carry you into the ambulance. You'll need to replenish water and have a good rest. Hello, little cat. How are you? You come to say hello again? You may come to say hello to me if you wish. Jacki permits this. I think Jacki permits this. There is a cat meowing at me. I'm just giving it proper attention. Hello. Did you want to come and sit on my lap, little one? You may come and sit with me. This other thumbnail does not want to stay on. But that is natural. In this life, things change. Cat has walked away. Effort is wasted. Perhaps later.
谢谢。
Shishi.
刚才我们把市政厅那
We
部
just
电
damaged
梯
the elevator in the city hall. The city hall will definitely demand compensation. What should I do? Explain the situation calmly and scream.
别担心，
Don't worry, that elevator is already an old model. We will compensate you for the latest model elevator. Let the medical staff check you out. Are there any injuries or
我
abrasions?
很好。
I'm fine, I'm
没事
fine.
我过来市
I
政
came
厅
to the city
就是
hall
为
to
了
apply
申
for a
请
charging
10%
pile
折扣
discount
因为我的
because my
小小
small
旅
hotel
店
meets
符
the
合小微公司
qualifications to
申请
small
的
and
资
micro
格。
companies. Now, how much you want to bet? Almost none of them understand that based on that information. Programmer, yes. CEO, possibly. Everyone else, what the hell are you on? And there it goes.
你是说充电
You
桩
mean charging pile? My Quark Power Company can provide you with charging stations for
那
free.
怎么可以呢？
How is that possible? You saved me. I must thank you very much. How can I get any more benefits from you? That's wrong. We should have
为什么要这么说？
benefits.
我可是你的老
Why
公
do you
啊
say that? I am your husband.
我们都是
So we're all your husbands.
爱你
It
是
is our
我们的
duty
责
to
任
love you. This is very weird.
哎呀，我
This is the most normal of all the husbands.
啊，
Give you fingerprints of two princes, sound waves, sweat, heat, magnetic field. I guess that happened. That's all that can happen there, it looks like. Let me take a look at the rest of these. I want to know what's in the music room. Very normal looking people. This is the music room. We are always here to play, sing, or listen to music with you. Our Princess Alice, the music room is sound controlled. Please use our sound waves to turn it on. Currently you have Heart, the sound waves of Princess 7. When you open the music room, you need to consume -1. Is that okay? Yes. Hug you tightly and never separate. 1 second. Oh no. Hang on. Ah! Hang on. Go back to the album. Start from the beginning. Your smile remains in the wind, as if you're still whispering beside me. But when you wake up, there are only memories left. Can't touch, can't breathe. Break. Loneliness invades in the dead of night. I fly in the boundless night. Drones replace my hands. Drones replace my hands. That's an image there. Just flying around in the world with flying saucers going around. Looking for your traces. My beloved wife is missing. Where are you? My heart floats in the sky with thee. Wind, through the mountains, forest, and city, light and shadow. Hope to find you. Hold you tightly and never separate. Yeah, that seems... That's a short song. No matter how... What was the name of that one? Loving you is my duty. No matter how many times changes, my love for you will never diminish. This love will never change. Your smile is my scenery. Clearly your programmer didn't write this. Loving you is my duty. Every day and every moment, let the world witness our firmness. I think that's just your firmness. Loving you is deeply in my destiny. Alright, well that's yeah, no, that's fine. That was useful. Oh, there's a game here. Well, what's the game? Who is this? This seems like the most normal. Is he sitting on a football? This is the game room. Mini games. Okay, let's try the mini games. Bleeding sheep. I think we did that earlier, but let's do bleeding sheep again. Howie. Eugen. Yeah, what about the other one? How quickly will this be done? Princess, you are great. Oh, you get stuff from this. That's cool. Plaster. Hatch. It's double named. That's double the pleasure. I have 4 kinds of wounds. Swelling, itchy, soreness, tasty. Red symptoms are swelling and pain. Green symptoms are itchy. Purple symptoms are soreness. Red line symptoms are broken skin wounds. My memory is intact on all this. Different symptoms require different patches to treat. Red symptoms indicate swelling and pain. Please give me a green patch containing green herbs. Green symptoms, itching. Please give me brown patch containing licorice to relieve itching. Oh, God. Purple symptoms mean soreness. Please put a blue patch on with a lavender. They really don't like color coordination. When there is skin damage such as wound, you cannot use the patch. In this case, please give me a hemostatic solution. Hemostatic solution. You don't want to read. Different symptoms require different plaster treatments. Can you help me choose? All right. Now I feel uncomfortable. Please check my body. View my body. I believe green and red go together. Yeah, you're so smart. I still feel uncomfortable. This is riveting. Purple uses blue. I made the right choice. I still feel uncomfortable. Why don't I just put everything on you? You made the wrong choice. Time to get snacks. Alright, what's the divination? Divination, those are some huge cards. This is the divination room of the princess. You need to use the princess magnetic field. Yes, sure. Draw cards. You drew this card. Please look at this card. 1 heart. On a day with many twists and turns, you are easily affected by emotions, so it is suitable to slow down in pace and reduce important arrangements. Career progress is difficult and may be hindered by poor planning, so you need to be patient. Relationships and love are tense, and it is easy to quarrel over trivial matters. It is recommended to avoid emotional expression. Well, I am very excitable, so that's good advice for me. Inefficiency in learning and lack of motivation are suitable for solving simple problems first to reduce stress. In terms of health, your physical condition is not good. You may have headaches or fatigue and need to rest more to avoid overexertion. That's it for card divination. so it's just the study room and the prince list, and then we can see if Jacki wants to come back. This is the study room where princes always write their love and longing for you in their diaries. Dropping the sweat of princes onto diary paper makes words emerge. Currently you have, yes, Shenjun's love letter. Boring. To my beloved Alice, I am Shenjun, a fire general who mastered fire skills in the ancient Ji kingdom. I always write my thoughts and love for you on paper with invisible ink because I don't want you to actually know I have thoughts and feelings to express to you. For example, if you write with lemon juice or vinegar, it's only almost invisible naked eye, even after it dries. When the candle is lit, the writing on the white paper in your hand will turn brown due to oxidation and appears. I am a magician, magical magician. Sometimes you responded to me by using diluted rice, water, or milk to write. After drying, the color will not appear, but after heating, due to cooking effect, the writing will become darker and visible. I just need to light a flame from my fingertips and follow the candlelight, and I can see your response on the paper. Do you know that I am writing now? I mean, I'm reading what you wrote. And I only want to tell you my sincerity. Oops. I guess you only get so much sincerity. Cheeks slightly flushed, and with soft laughter, it is the moment that makes my heart race the most. In the harsh winter cold, with you in my arms, it is the warmest place in the world. You often joke that without my intense body heat, the biting cold, yada yada yada, solitude. That's blazing body, won't protect you, love you fiercely. Alright, how about the prince? Oh, he's animated. Can't tell if he's supposed to be writing or typing. I guess he's supposed to be writing. To my Princess Alice, I am Fang Lingxian, your Prince of Fang Kingdom. When you saw me coming on a white horse, I guess you might have mistakenly thought that I came from a time before invention of automobile. No, I actually come from the modern Fang Kingdom, which was an emergent country established after the Third World War. Yeah, that's modern. Due to the movement of the Earth's crust, a new square land was created and the Fang Kingdom was established on the new land. Fang Kingdom is a country that integrates multiracial and multilingual freedom equally in tolerance. Fang people are naturally romantic and passionate about love. However, in recent years, due to intensification and tearing of social conflicts, the Fang royal family held a ceremony for me in order to ease the conflicts and regain people's support. In the Prince's Quest for Love event, we have to find 23 finalists among girls from Fang Kingdom and choose my love from among them. Wife, someone deeply, the girl is you, ... grateful, want to repay, love you, protect you, things that people do when it comes to romance, I suppose. Of course, you have no choice but to come to participate in the Prince's Quest for Love event. One of the parts to visit the horse farm and ride a horse. The other girls are full of hostility towards you because I only prefer you. It's only natural that they would want to hurt you because they feel compelled that they still have a shot at becoming the princess. But we're all just letting things get prolonged with this nonsense because it's for the entertainment of the people. Of course, I couldn't tolerate you being hurt, and I wouldn't let you fight alone, so I took you on a horse and took you away from the race course. Wow, that was a great love letter. Alright, and then what's this prince list thing?
这天傍晚，我在回家的路上，
This evening I was on my way home,
我发现了店门
so
外
I
有
noticed a
只
pink
粉色的
piglet
小
outside the
猪，它的
store.
腿受伤了。
Her leg was injured. Pink pig, that is a piggy bank.
我买了药帮
I
受伤
bought
小
the
猪
medicine
涂
and
上，
applied
缓
it
解
to
它的
injure
疼
pig
痛。
to relieve her
小
pain.
猪的腿似
Piggy
乎好
legs
些
seem to be
了。
getting better. You know what, I think that I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah. Yep. We don't need to. We know she needs help. So that is 1000 Princes. I think that was very riveting and we learned a lot in a short period of time. Very much so.